Hello. Peter, hear me message. And as I mean, making sure get my new line.
Good evening.
Because then go spot me my finish this one.
Good evening. Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Making sure.
Hello. Can everyone hear me? Hello.
Yeah, so good evening.
Yeah, good evening. We are waiting for everyone, please. So
okay. Yeah, it's okay. No problem.
In the next 3 to 5 minutes, we'll start the class. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine.
Others would soon join.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, the alien of Israel. You are the Lord. Most High, you are the Lord. You are the Lord. Most High, you are the Lord. You are the Lord. Most High, you are the Lord. You are the Lord. Most High, you are the Lord. You created heavens and the earth. You are the Lord. You made the way in the sea. You are. There is nothing you cannot do. I need to die in the cinema. I give it to him, he said, I see a better key to deal. He ain't an audience. He a ton holy fire. Born upon my altar. From within me, Spirit, you take over. Holy fire, burn upon my altar. Holy fire, burn upon my altar. From within me, Spirit, you take over. Holy fire. Spirit of the sovereign Lord, come and make your presence known. Reveal the glory of the living God. Spirit of the sovereign Lord, come and make your presence known. Reveal the glory
All right, so we are starting now, guys. Let me stop. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I hope everyone can hear me, right?
Yes.
All right. All right. All right. So, how was day? I believe everyone had a great day. Hola, Lisa. Hello. Hello.
Hello, can hear you.
All right. I said I believe everyone. I trust everyone had a great day.
Yes, we do.
All right. All right. To have us on the webinar again. Sorry. I believe others are having network issues. So, but everything is being recorded already. So, I have some running trades. I need to close them before we. All right. Oh, we are just 3 on the webinar. I believe others are having network issues because there is some joined and disconnected. So I believe it's network. So, but we can start anyway. All right. All right. Everyone is still with me to this point, right? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hi, I can hear you.
All right.
Hello, can hear you.
Okay. So, all right, good to have us on the webinar again. So let's continue from where we stopped the last class. Okay, so like we said the last class, sorry, let me turn off. So, okay, so like we said the last class, so that one of the reasons why we are passing, we are passing through the School of Pipsology is so that we can build the adequate framework, okay? So that is required of us as a trader. And remember, I told you guys that you see in trading, there is no shortcut to being a trader. There is no shortcut to being a trader. So if ever you are going to succeed as a trader, so everything, including the advanced level. Now, let me tell us that the advanced level is no more important than these basics that we are learning. You understand? Because even if you know the advance, you understand, you can you understand the strategy, you can place your trade and all those, and you don't understand these basics, believe me, there is no way you would succeed on the long run. So that is why this is very, very important. Okay. Sorry, who can remind us where we stopped the last class, please? Who can remind us where we stopped the last class? Hello? Hello, are we still with me?
Yes.
All right, so I'm waiting for us, please. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Are we with me? Hello? Hello, are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Yeah, can we all hear me, right?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right. This one that everybody has kept quiet. Well, let me bail out myself. The last class, this is where we stopped on. You understand? We stopped at the currency pairs. So remember, the last thing that I established before we stopped was that there are 7 major currencies. Now, these 7 major currencies are the G7 currencies. You understand? Remember, in one of the thing, yes, one of the thing we did in the last class was an attempt to explain how a currency circulate, how this money is being made. You understand? So, which we established that the central banks, hedge funds, and all of these institutional bodies, so they are the ones required for volatility and volume. Okay, in this market. Remember, we established that. So that was when I explained how CB, you understand, how they make money through this foreign exchange, through this financial market. Okay, and then from here we went ahead to establish that now what is being traded, okay, is called money. You understand? So what is being traded is called money. Now, and this money is being traded when you buy and sell. You understand? And also I established that buying and selling means that you are buying the share of a nation, the share of a particular country. You understand? So which means if you bought dollar, for instance, and then and then the United States economy is doing well at that time, your dollar would be going up. You understand? The same way if you bought pounds and the British economy, you understand, is doing well, your GDP would be doing well as so. And if let's say you bought it and like all these Brexit, whatever that you know, these they are Brexit deal stuff, and then it's affecting it, surely you'll be losing out. You understand? So which means this thing we are doing now, you are not buying the share of any private company. Now, when you are, that is called stocks. Remember, I told you that there are differences between stocks and the foreign exchange market. So, which I would explain later. They are not the same. You understand? Now, and remember, one of the things that we said is that every of these currencies are abbreviated in three symbols. Okay, so and the abbreviation, the symbol is gotten by the country and the currency. Okay, so which means for the United States now they uses dollar, so we have United States dollar. For euros they uses euro. Now another name for dollar is bucks. So when you say give me 50 bucks, if you are a Nigerian, for instance, I know many of us would be like, I need 50 bucks. And now it is not correct. If you are talking of bucks, you are talking of dollar. 50 bucks is equals to $50. You understand? So that is the nickname for dollar. Then the nickname for euro is fiber. You understand? These ones are not really necessary. So, but you see, I want us to be complete traders. So everything that you are supposed to know, I'm going to teach you guys. You understand? So now, the yen, the yen is JPY. So that is Japanese yen, and the nickname for yen is still yen. So remember that out of the G7 currencies, I ruled this one out, which is the Switzerland's francs. You understand? The Switzerland francs is a currency, okay, but it's not among the G7. Now, if we are talking about the G10, that is the 7 major currencies of the world. Then with 3 other, those 3, we can call them the major minor. You understand? Like they are not really among the first major 7. So, but at the same time, you can't undermine them. You understand? So the Switzerland's francs is not among the G7. The G7 comprises of the USD, the Euro, the JPY, the GBP, the CAD, and okay, the NZD, I think, and the Australian dollar. You understand? So you can't undermine are they complete 7?
Yes.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, they are complete 7. You understand? So these are the 7 major currencies of the world. You understand? And guys, this thing we are doing, remember that there are people who goes to school to study this, but they don't teach them, like they go to study the theory. Now, I don't know if any of us has a good economics background here. Now, there is an aspect, there is an account I'm trading currently. You understand? Now, while I was doing the pre-qualification, whatever, for the exams, you understand, I was required to go study how do I call it? A branch of economics. You understand? Was it macroeconomics? You understand? So I was required to go study about bonds, bullions, stocks, equities. I had known about those things before, but I didn't know that there is a specialization that deals with it strictly. You understand? So there are people who studies this branch of economics, you understand, from the university. So, but they don't really go deeper, like into what can make them the money, but they know the theory. If you ask them about the G7 concept of the economy, they know it. You understand? So this thing we are doing here, it's a serious business. Remember I told you guys that this thing is a profession. So the same way you take every other profession, you must have this mindset. Don't worry, we'll still go through the mindset school. You understand? So now, as part of our training, we will also do psychology training. You understand? So, you know, trading is 70% technical, 70% psychological, and 30% technical. You understand? Those of us who are trading already, we understand this. You may have a working strategy, but if your psychology, if your mindset is not aligned right, you may still end up losing. So sometimes it's not even about your strategy. You understand? So okay, so for Canadian dollar, we have CAD. Now, okay, sorry, for GBP, another name, the nickname for GBP is called cable. Okay, so when you say give me 50 cables, what you mean is give me 50 pounds. Now, remember I told you that this CHF is not among the G7. So now, but it's among the G10. Okay, so the nickname for CHF is called Swissy. Okay, now we have CAD. The nickname for CAD is called Looney. Okay, then we have AUD. The AUD is Australian dollar. The nickname for Australian dollar is called OC. Okay, and then we have New Zealand dollar. The nickname for New Zealand dollar is called Kiwi. You understand? So now these 7, with the exclusion of CHF, okay, are the G7 currencies. Now, these G7 currencies, like I said, are the 7 major currencies that controls the world economy. Okay, now, next month is either next month or late this month, there is a meeting they are going to do. It's called the G20 Summit. You understand? G20 Summit, the major 20 currencies of the world. Now, out of these 20, 7 are major. The remaining 3 are major minor. Then the remaining 10 are minors. You understand? So there would be meeting. You understand? So that is the forum where you see Donald Trump, their Japan president, Korean president, and all those. You understand? So these are the currencies that determines, that controls the world economy. Okay, so that's why if everything, if anything is happening to dollar, you understand, it can easily affect naira. You understand? So because this is among the G7, the same way, if anything is happening to euros, it can affect the naira. You understand? So in fact, our own currency, we need help. You understand? So now, let's go further. Now, the forex market, okay, is open. Is everyone with me? So far, is everyone with me?
Yes, sir.
So far, is everyone with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, all right. Now,
Yes.
this forex market, remember I told you that
Yes.
difference between forex and stocks, okay, I haven't said that yet. One of the difference between forex and stocks is that the forex market runs 24 hours. You understand? It runs 247. Now, the reason why on Saturday and Sundays you can't have access to your trading, to executing orders on your trading platforms is because now the banks, the liquidity providers, you understand, they go for weekend. Okay, are you with me? Your brokers, they go for weekend. So because of that, you are not able, you won't be able to trade on Saturday and Sunday. But that doesn't mean that the market is not open. That is the reason why sometimes you will, on Monday, you will open your MT4 or Sunday night, sorry, and you see market gap. You understand? Market gap. Let's say, for instance, if Euro USD closed up the previous week, you understand? You may see a gap downward, or maybe sometimes a gap upward. Now, that gap is the movement that had taken place over the weekend. You understand? So price is automatically adjusting to that place. So I know many of us don't understand gap now, so nothing to worry about that. We'll come to MT4 tutorials. You understand? So now the forex market is open 247. You understand? It's not like stocks that closes 6 o'clock every day. You understand? That is a huge difference between the FX market and stocks.
Forex runs 247, but stocks has a time of the day it closes, it has a time of the day it opens. So, you know, FX, for instance, because of its 24 hours availability, now any traders from all aspects of life, you understand, like according to their time zones and all those, so they are able to have access to this market to trade. Let's say, for instance, someone in Asia, you understand, someone in Asia is sleeping now. Now, as the time, it would be 8 o'clock in Japan, would be 1 a.m. our time. You understand? So that is the reason why if you are trading JPY pairs, it pairs like NZD JPY, Euro JPY, you understand? And many other JPY pairs, AUD JPYs, you see them moving sometimes crazily in the night and you are wondering what is happening. It's because that is when Bank of Japan opens 1 a.m. in the night. You understand? So from that time, you see them giving nice moves. Sometimes before London session, you see nice drop or nice shoot up on many of those pairs. You understand? So it's because, you know, that is Asian session. So now for someone in the US, you understand, for someone in the US, their own 8 o'clock there is around, I think, our 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You understand? So a person, are we with me? Are we with me? Is everyone with me so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, all right. I always like to get a response, okay? So now, which means someone in the US, for instance, why he's sleeping, okay? You in Nigeria here, you might have woken up by maybe 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and you might have traded for 6 hours or 7 hours already before someone in US wakes up around 1 p.m. our own time. And the person will still have access to the market. So around that time, you see, don't worry, I think with this, we're already discussing time zone. You understand? So now, in this Forex market, there are various time zones, okay? Now, you don't just trade anyhow. Now, sometimes if you are trading any pair, it is good for you to understand your time zone. You understand? Because there is something called volatility in this market. Now, volatility, when something is volatile, I believe many of us who are science students here, we understand, how do I put it? Let's put it in a layman's term now. When we say something is volatile, it means it moves very, very rapid. It moves very, very fast. You understand? Like when we say volatile gas now, okay, let me not go there. You understand? So it means there are times of the day that this market moves very, very well. And there are other times of the day that the market may be sleeping. When the market is sleeping, we call it range. You understand? We call it ranges. Okay, so you hear trader says, this market is ranging, or that pair is ranging, or this pair is ranging. Now, I believe some of us saw the trades. Oh, really? I haven't closed this. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. I thought
Everybody from other is hearing your thoughts.
You understand? All right. All right. So now if you look at this pair now, let me see. Euro CH. Okay. ADJPY. I want to find an example of a pair that is ranging. Now, for instance, if you look at from here to here, for instance, you will observe that it was playing in a box. You understand? You will observe that this market didn't move well. You understand? It was just going up, going up, going up and down, up and down, up and down. So, but look at that compared to movements like this. You understand? Look at that compared to movements like this. So, so it means there are certain times of the day that this pair, you understand, trends, and the other times that it would be sleeping. You understand? That sleeping time, we call it ranging. You understand? Now, so we have now in this forex market, we have various time zones. You understand? We have time zones. Now, one of the most important time zone to every trader is the London session. You understand? The London session. The reason why is that is when now the London session, that is when both the Asia. Oh, I'm very sorry. Excuse me, please. Hello, Mayor. Sorry, can we talk later, please? I'm in a lecture now. Okay. So guys, there are time zones in this market. Now, the first, are we with me? Is everybody there?
Yes.
All right. Now, I
Yes.
want us to take note of these things, please, because if you are learning the foundation of this stuff, now, these things I'm talking about, they matters a lot. You understand? I expect that some of us, I expect that we will all have our notebook. As I'm talking, you understand, you'll be taking note of some things. You understand? So now, in this market, we have various time zones. You understand? So one of the time zones, okay. Now, one of the time zones, these time zones are the times in which the banks that control that currency opens. So, like the Britain pounds. Now, Britain pounds. Now, Britain pounds. Sorry, London is in Britain. Okay, so now we have London session. You understand? Now, at London session, all British pairs, you understand, GBP, any pair attached to GBP or GBP attached to any other pair, they are very, very active at this time. You understand? And remember that London, I think we are 1 hour ahead of them. They are GMT and we are GMT plus 1. You understand? So, which means around 7 o'clock is around 6 o'clock there. You understand? So, London time, okay, the London session opens our own 7 o'clock here. Sorry, opens our own 8 o'clock here. You understand? The London session opens our own 8 o'clock here. All right. Now, okay. Okay, we have London open, okay, which is 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 a.m. Remember, we are GMT plus 1.
8 a.m.
So our 8 a.m. According to
Yes.
London time would be 9 a.m. here. You understand? And then we have London close. So the London
Yes.
market, that is all British pounds pair. You understand? There are certain times of the day that it's not as if the pair would be closed, that if you want to have an order on it and you understand, you may still be able to place your trade, but the movement won't be so fast. You understand? So but when it's the session of that currency pair, you will see that the currency will be active. The reason why is the banks, you understand, that are the banks that are controlling these currencies, they are carrying out their transactions at that time. So when the bank closes, you understand, this currency would experience less movement. You understand? So we have London open, which is our 8 o'clock, and we have London close, which is our okay, London closes 5 o'clock their own time, but that 5 o'clock is around 6 o'clock here. Now we have New York open. You understand? we have New York Open, which is also called the US Open. Now, this US Open is 13 o'clock GMT. Now, in our own time here in Nigeria is 2 o'clock. You understand? Remember, this 13 o'clock is 1 o'clock. So plus 1, it would be 2 o'clock. Okay. Then we have New York close. Okay. Now, this New York close, now, this New York is our own 22 o'clock here. You understand? The New York close. So it's around 22 o'clock. So, but according to their own New York time, is 5 p.m. Okay. So the New York close is our is 22 GMT, which is 11 o'clock here. That's why you see that every day the market opens, the new market opens 11 o'clock. Well, sometimes it depends on the broker. You understand? The broker's time are different sometimes. You understand? So, but normally the market opens and closes 11 o'clock. Now, if you observe every Friday, if you observe on your MT4, the market closes every 11 o'clock on Friday, and on Sunday, it opens every 11 o'clock as well. You understand? So I think this is just what we are supposed to know about the various time zones of the market. Now, okay. Now, why do we trade foreign currencies? You understand? Why do we trade? Hello, are we with me? Is
Yes, sir.
everyone with me?
Yes, we are listening.
All right.
Yes, yes. Okay.
There is an advantage of forex over other market. You understand? Like we have the equities market, we have stocks. You understand? We have commodities and all these stuff. So why do we trade? What is the advantage of FX over them? You understand? Like, did you know if you want to trade stocks, for instance, now, when I'm talking of stocks, I am talking about the share, okay, of private companies and corporations. Now, companies like, for instance, we have Dangote. Is everyone with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, we have Dangote corporations. You understand? Dangote group of companies. Now, for instance, if you want to trade with Dangote's, okay, let me show something. Let me show something. Now, when I'm talking about treasuries, okay, treasuries, don't worry, we don't have to understand this. It's a bit complex, okay. Okay, I'm looking for some stocks. Okay, maybe not on this. Not on this. Okay, now we have commodities. You understand? Is everyone seeing my screen?
Yes.
All right. So we have commodities. Now, these commodities, we have sugar, we have corn, we have wheat, we have cotton, we have cocoa, we have coffee, we have Brent, we have soybean, we have okay, the crude oil, and all those stuff. Now we have futures. Okay. Now, and we have indices. Now, indices like China 50, Australia 100, Hong Kong 50, Italy 40, Japan 225, UK 100, US 2000, US 30, US 500. You understand? US Tech and all those. And now we have metals. Okay, we have metals like gold, silver. You understand? Gold is this X, AU, USD. So we have gold, euro, and all those. We have cryptos. So you can actually trade cryptocurrencies. So on this platform also, you understand? So now, one good thing about the training we are taking, it won't only constrain you to foreign currencies alone. You understand? So, but with this knowledge, you can trade anything. If it's stocks you want to go into, you can trade stocks. You can trade. Now, we have bonds, you understand? And then we have energy. So, but I'm looking for stocks. Let me see. This broker may have. This broker may have stocks. Okay. I'm looking for stocks. Now, is everyone with me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So we can see this. Remember, I told you that. Okay. Now, when you say you are buying stocks, it means you are buying the share of a private company. Now, you can actually trade stock on this, but my attempt is to explain the difference between stock and the foreign exchange market. Sorry, and the currency market. You understand? Now, in stocks, we can see this. We can see Adobe, AIG, Alibaba, Amazon, Apple,